What's up, my dudes? HD Co. First 10 hours of Horizon Zero Dawn. Just want to have a little discussion. This right here is a battle, a quest that you get when you're like level, probably like 10 to 15 ish. It's in the bottom left hand corner of the first area of the map. Fighting some alligator things. I had no idea how to fight these things at first. I think this battle went pretty well. So the first 10 hours. This was probably right at the end of my first 10 hours. Maybe like 7-8 hours. This game was really good. Like really good. I think I'm gonna do like a series of like so I've had this thing recently where I don't really like open world games. It's kind of weird. Like the last open world game that I really enjoyed was probably like Skyrim, and I put probably, I don't know, probably like 200 hours into Skyrim between playthroughs on Xbox 360. But I feel like now that I'm working like a full-time job and stuff like that, it's hard for me to get into a game like that for the sole purpose that like I don't want it to be it. Usually my go-to thing is competitive games because you can constantly make progress and stuff is always different. You're always playing with people. You have a lot of different to make progress. You have to make yourself better. And so like for my big thing is Counter-Strike. So for Counter-Strike, like if I myself can become a better player, then I can make my team better, and then usually, but not always, it will make like you can make your progress like through your rank or whatever. But in this game, I feel like when you fight new dinosaur robots or like machines, you're instantly presented with a new problem. Like, okay, here's a machine that acts completely different than every other machine that I've faced so far. So I need to analyze its weaknesses. Okay, how can I use, like, is the tripcaster gonna be best here, or is the ropecaster gonna be best here? Should I attack this thing from afar? Should I switch armor and beat this thing to death? Like, the depth of combat in this game, I think, is what keeps me coming back. That's something else we'll probably go into a different video. But this game continues to impress 10 hours in. Being the scale of game that it is, I feel like this shouldn't be surprising to me, but it is. Now, given the, like I said, given the scale of this game, I'm assuming, and from what I've read and heard, I'm trying to avoid like all spoilers, videos, like any articles on it, but from what I'm hearing about it, it's about a 50-hour game. So that's super exciting. That means that like this this review can go on for a while. Yeah, this game just continues to impress me. Like visually, okay, yeah, we know it's great. You can see that in the first few minutes of the game. Gameplay mechanics wise, like it's super solid, super balanced. That I also agree. Like you can find out in the first couple hours. I probably will do a series on like, okay, I started The Witcher and I couldn't get into it for whatever reason, whether it was the mechanics, whether it was the story, or whether it was the setting. I'm not exactly sure, but everything in this game, like settings, mechanics, narrative, it all flows with me, and I'm not sure why one flows with me over the other, like this instead of The Witcher. Maybe I'll make a video like going deeper into that. If you guys would be interested in that, let me know like why this game is better than that for one reason or the other. But yeah, this game's still great. Going 10 hours. I'll see you guys at 15 hours. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.